They had been putting posters everywhere. People, register your car, register your car. I thought I registered it, but it was not registered. So from their side, they've tried. I was thinking, okay, from their side, they tried like months before. They gave us notice to register your car or else it will be towed. But I didn't check well enough. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. We're back again. Yes, we're back again, and we're going to make this video really quick. And today we're going to be talking about how to control and master your emotions, or how to master and control your emotions. So emotions, you know, we're humans. Emotions are normal. You're supposed to embrace your emotions. You're supposed to feel things. You're supposed to feel certain ways about different things. But the real thing out of it, and what is healthy, is to know how to control it and how to know yourself and master your emotions and how you feel. So this video we're going to be talking about that. So the first thing to master and control your emotions is to think before you act. You know, think before you act. So I know a lot of times people already say that, think before you act, but what I mean by this is, you know, in the heat of a moment, sometimes someone might say something to you that may trigger you or may really be annoying, or a situation might happen that you're so upset about. You feel like you were cheated or whatever. At that moment, you feel so, you know, your emotions come in. Either you feel so annoyed, so upset, and things like that. But trust me, the best way to manage these kind of things is just to relax and to just process what just happened. That's why a lot of times, sometimes when I get in situations where, okay, maybe this just happened like 2 weeks ago, something happened and it was just, I never expected it and it just happened, and right at that moment I felt like my head was boiling. But at that moment, the best thing to do is, if you need to take time to just be quiet, even if they're asking you, oh, so what do you want to do about this, or what do you think about this, or if it's someone that's actually confronting you or something, you know, something that you don't necessarily like, just, if you need to be silent, just be silent. Just take time, either be silent or I would say ignore, but leave it till later. Think about the situation. Trust me, thinking about a certain thing before you, for example, even if it can be a text message or it can be a call that you get that might not necessarily be good in your spirit or may upset you, just okay, thank you, blah 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 blah, leave everything, then think about it. Even if it's something that you could be thinking, okay, I need to message this person immediately, call them, yell at them, or type something very hurtful. It can be relationships, it can be family issues, it can be anything. Don't react right then. Leave it, let it rest, just leave it and think about it first. Just calm down, breathe in, breathe out, you know, think about the situations and just feel it for yourself. And from doing that, naturally you'd know how to, you now have a clearer path on where to take. It's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like something happens and you just want to react all of a sudden. It's not going to go as planned because you are reacting with anger, you're reacting with so much burning. You know, sometimes, of course, maybe sometimes you need to react immediately, but if you're already training yourself to not react so fast to things like that and to just take time to think, you won't have to, you know, whenever you even have to do it immediately, it won't be something that will really ruin things and not make things go as planned and just be not good. So think before you act. That is very important. You know, process something, think about it. When you calm down, you might find a healthier way, a better way to talk to that person that will just make everything easier, both sides easier, and how it goes. I hope that was understood. The next thing is, find an healthy outlet, you know, a way that you can express your emotions. It's good to be able to express your emotions. It's good to be able to, you know, feel things. We're humans, we're supposed to feel. But a healthy way to express it is either, it can be after that day or whatever. You can tell somebody about it, but the problem with telling people sometimes is, you know, if it's not necessarily someone that is already used to seeing you that way, they may like, why are you feeling like that, or oh, you should have been so hard on them right at that moment, or, you know, just giving you different advice. So I feel like in terms of healthy outlets, you can find someone that you already trust to tell about your emotions, or writing it down. People underestimate the power of writing. You know, sometimes some mornings I wake up, I may just feel tired, or like I'm not even ready to do that day at all, and I just feel emotional or just a certain way. You just take your journal, you can write just a few points on how you're feeling, or you can also pray. So that's what I do. Either I write it down or I pray about it. Once I pray about it, I always feel so much better. Like, just just speaking it, it's about saying it, just saying it. You can be saying it to a friend, you can be praying about it. Just say how you feel. Say like, okay, I don't know what to do in this situation, but this has really upset me, like I can't believe this happened, whatever, blah blah blah. And yeah, so you have to find a healthy outlet, either through someone or writing it down. But don't try to keep it in. People that keep their emotions in too much, it's going to end up hurting you, because you're never really going to show that side of you, and it's going to hurt you because you're keeping so much in. So it's good to put it out in a very healthy way, and when you're supposed to put it out there. Don't forget that. So the third thing and the last thing, because yeah, this video is not going to be long, the last thing is, so understand why a situation is like that, or understand how a person is, or how a person is making you feel, how a person or situation is making you feel. So it's kind of like understand it from the other person's side, or the other way of the situation. For example, the other day my car got towed from my own place. It got towed from my own place. I could not believe that, anyways, but that happened and I was quite upset. I did not know what was going on. So eventually, blah 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 blah, we sorted it out. But for me to get there without having to yell and shout at anybody, it took me having to think, just calm down, and then think of it from their side. They had been putting posters everywhere. People, register your car, register your car. I thought I registered it, but it was not registered. So from their side, they've tried. I was thinking, okay, from their side, they tried like months before. They gave us notice to register your car, or else it will be towed. But I didn't check well enough to see that it wasn't registered right. Thus it happened, and although I was upset that they would tow my car from my place, it's not like they didn't tell me. So I saw it from their side. And another example to this is relationships. In terms of relationships or whatever it is, people may get upset at you, they may get angry, and for you to just calm down after a while, just, I'm not saying like forgive, like let them take advantage of whatever of course you might be the right one, it can be anyway, but just try to see, everybody always has a reason why they may be upset or not happy about a situation. So try to see from their side. When you're able to see things from other people's point of view, you're able to like calm down more and solve the situation better. Either you call them to talk about it in a very mature and healthy way. The world, life is too short for unnecessary long just nonsense arguments. Sort it out, but sort it out in a healthy way, and do it right. So those are the tips that I have on how to manage and control your emotions. I'm probably going to have more later, but these are the main ones I can think of right now, and I just really want to make this video short. So thank you so much for watching, and please comment if you have any more tips on how to manage your emotions, and share and everything else like that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and the week. God bless. Bye.